You ever be tired of deciding what's for dinner? These roast beef sliders with crispy onion rings fix that fast. They're hot, they're comforting, and they're on the table before anybody asks twice. What's up, my people? You pulled up hungry, and I kept it warm for you. I hope you wore something stretchy. And you're here now, so don't just peek in the kitchen. Pull up a chair. All right, now start by slicing up these onions, nice, long, and thin. This is one of those smells that lets the whole house know something good is coming, okay? And make sure to break them apart. We don't want any clumps. Now grab your lunch meat, and listen, don't sleep on lunch meat, roast beef. This is just misunderstood. You doctor it up right, and it turns into a whole different situation. So start getting it ready. Now get them into the pan and let them do their thing until they get some color on them, and start smelling up that kitchen. And every time I do this, my kids always come running in and asking, "What are you making?" That's how you know you're on the right track. Now you see this? This is the color that we need. All right, that caramelized color. All right, mix it around some more, get it some more color. Now pour in that beef broth and give it a good stir. This is where that onion flavor really gets a chance to soak in and turn into something really cozy. Season it up and let that broth pick up everything from the bottom of the pan. That's flavor you already paid for, okay? Now go ahead and lay those roast beef slices right into that pan with the onions and broth. Get all that meat submerged so it can soak up every bit of that flavor. Season it up again, then go in with your handheld chopper and start breaking it down into little pieces. I know it may look like a lot, but it cooks down. Go ahead and put that whole pack in there if you're cooking for your family. Okay, this is the part where it stops looking like lunch meat and starts looking like dinner. And have fun with this part. Go ahead and smash it up into little pieces. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can have some big, some small. After that, go ahead and just let it sit for a little bit. Now pour in your jar of brown gravy, stir it all together. Season it up again, yes. Let that gravy grab onto that meat and the onions. Everything comes together real smooth. Now when seasoning this time, season lightly because you already got a lot of flavors going on in that pot, okay? And don't add any salt. You have enough of that in the broth and in that gravy, okay? Now give this roast beef a final stir and let it sit and cook for a little bit while we get the bread together. So look, my store didn't have Hawaiian rolls, so the next best option was this artisan bread, and honestly, it really turned out perfect for this. Now just slice it right down the middle so you've got a top and a bottom ready to go. Now lay your cheese down, and I went with pepper jack because it just made sense. That little kick with the beef and gravy, I think that's the right move. Now bring that beef back over and pile it right on top of that cheese. Always put the meat on the cheese. That way it melts into everything instead of just sitting there minding its own business. Now you know the next step. Go ahead and put the tops on top of everything and give it a little push. That way it can soak up some of that gravy too, some of that flavor, all right? And if you have extra gravy, pour that on there. Or you can put it in a freezer bag, freeze it, and save it for the next time. Now pop these into the oven for about 5 minutes. Just enough to toast the bread and melt the cheese even more. Now look at these. Bread is toasted, cheese melted, beef is juicy. A couple of sliders stacked just right. And yes, there's onion rings on the side. Because if we're doing sliders, we're doing it all the way. This right here is one of those quick, cheap weeknight meals that saves you. No stress, no extra trips to the store. Everybody eats good. And if you're wondering what I cook with, I drop my favorite tools in the description. The same ones I use right here in my kitchen, so you can vibe with me at home. Thank you for being a part of this. Next time, bring somebody with you. If you like this one, I lined up more that'll hit just like it. Go ahead and hit play.